We are live. I don't know how this stream is gonna go. We're gonna see. I don't even have the right thing up right now. I wanted to start with this. Is there a good frame that I can like pause on? There's probably a zombie somewhere in this zombies trailer, right? Oh yeah, right there. Ooh, that's a zombie. That for sure is a zombie. Look at that guy. Hell yeah. Alright, I gotta send this to Discord. Cool. Send now. It was gonna go to Rokos and Matsuki. First viewing? No, I've seen this at least once. Really good trailer. Or cinematic, I guess. I assume that this is like the opening cinematic that we'll see at the start of the game. God damn it. I thought I built this so that... Oh, hold on. You can see that. What's going on? What's going on with... Oh, there we go. All right, now that stuff's showing up. Why was it not showing up before? Oh, wait, it shows up there. I'm experimenting with things here, y'all. Let's see. Maybe over here? No. What over here? No. Man... I have too many things I want to show. Damn it. I'm just going to put it there for right now, maybe. And then we'll see. People coming on the bottom. What's going on? Avert, Muhammad Bazooka, Jaren, welcome. Welcome. Extra stream. Right under the face cam. That's what I was thinking. But, like, you can't read that. Maybe it's just because I have text up or something. Like, what if I... Hold on. This is the part of the stream that we experiment. We're experimenting. I don't like that. I'm not experimenting on stream for anybody. Yeah, like this it doesn't look good over there, man. Maybe I just kill the gameplay when I'm not doing gameplay. Who the hell knows? Matthew with the $4.99 already. Appreciate it. Gotta love that they thought this would get attention. Oh, here we go.
Gotta love they thought this would get attention and then Microsoft just leaks a bunch of Xbox stuff. Lamau.
Yeah, I haven't been keeping up too much with the Xbox stuff. I'm gonna be honest. It sounds like a lot of crazy stuff that accidentally got leaked and no one is taking responsibility. Like the FTC is like, we didn't put it online anywhere. And Microsoft is like, well, why the fuck would we put it online? And it doesn't make any... Like I haven't been keeping up with the story that much, but that's what seems to be happening. I don't know. But I appreciate the $5. Thank you. Yeah, all right. I guess it'll go there for now. We're building this thing while we go. Guys, this is what I'm going to call Mistakes Were Made podcast. I just needed a name for a thing that I've been doing here lately, which is just talking about Call of Duty news on stream. And like, I don't know if anyone else's brain works like this, but things make a lot more sense when I can put them in a nice box. So I'm putting this in a box that I call Mistakes Were Made podcast. Now, working title, the Mistakes Were Made is a podcast is a title I use for fucking everything. So we'll see if it keeps up. We'll see. I'm trying out fatalities in MK1 now that I got it. It's gonna take a while. I'll say that. Oh hell yeah, you did get MK1. Nice. Congrats. Good for you, I guess. I don't know how to respond. I don't know what's warranted. Heard there's like no Halo news. Yeah, that's surprising to me. Or maybe not surprising, that's alarming maybe. But it's possible that they're just like anticipating Halo Infinite riding for the next 5 years, and like it didn't seem like they went too far into the future. Like 2028, right? Like what was the furthest out date that we even saw? Like I wouldn't expect another Halo until another like 3 or 4 years, right? What's going on, GT? Happy Tuesday. My brain doesn't work at all. Today is Tuesday, right? Hold on, I'm not crazy. Yeah, I'm streaming, and it's weird. I don't stream on Tuesdays. What's going on, Tyler and Key, and Smoke and Joe? Welcome. Xbox leaks are all about Bethesda. Of course, there'd be no Halo news. Was it all about Bethesda? I thought there was also some shit. I guess it was a lot of it Bethesda stuff, right? They were talking about a Fallout 3 remaster. Oh no, I think Rockstar stuff got leaked too. They said they were working on a Red Dead 2 upgrade, right? But it definitely did seem mostly Bethesda. But also, like, at this point, what even is not Bethesda in as far as like Xbox Studios goes, right? I don't know. Yeah, no GTA 6. Man, GTA 6, I was so... At this point, they're going to announce GTA 6 and I'm going to have no fucking idea because of the amount of like fan-made trailers and marketing and accounts that like started as countdowns to GTA 6, and now they've just devolved into like, this is what it would be like if they revealed it today, and then they put out like some photoshopped bullshit, and it's like, this isn't helping. Like, at this point, when I see GTA is trending, I don't even fucking click on it, man. Don't forget about the massive leaks we got for GTA 6 last year. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of those leaks more and more lately. I wasn't planning on talking about GTA at all, but I realized the other day that Rockstar and Bethesda are so fucking similar. In that, like, because I started looking at those leaks. One thing that I hate about Rockstar games, and it's a similar thing that I hate about Bethesda games, is that their worlds are so fun to be in. The writing is pretty fucking top notch. I haven't played a ton of Bethesda games, to be fair, but that's what I've heard. The world is great. The story is great. Atmosphere. I get immersed into these things, but like the parts that make them a video game often fucking suck. Like Bethesda, like the animations in that game are awful. With the exception of Starfield, that I think actually does play pretty nice. I can't play a fucking Fallout game. It's clunky as hell. Same thing with Rockstar. Rockstar games, the fact that you have to mash the A button to sprint is fucking bizarre to me. And like that, the whole like controlling the character just feels off. Feels weird. When like you have other games like Fortnite that like do third-person shooters better. I don't know. Anyway, I had that random... because GTA 6, I've been watching all the leaked gameplay of it, and it doesn't look like they updated that shit at all. Like it looks like the same stuff. Now, granted, though, obviously those are leaks that at the time were like a year or two old, and now are 3 years old, so it's entirely possible that they are going to update it, but it looks exactly the same right now, and I'm like, goddamn. Anyway... I always get told I'm wrong for disliking the GTA style movement. Really? I don't know anyone who swears by the GTA style movement. I feel like... I didn't think that I would be alone or semi-alone in the thought of like, oh yeah, this isn't very good. I played a bit of Fallout 4 before Starfield launched, and it felt pretty bad. But 200 plus hours on it, never finished it. Probably never will. 200 plus hours is insane. Let's see. I feel so bad you're always stumbling. Yeah, it's the only game, maybe not the only game, but it's the only game that, like, is of that caliber that I feel like my inputs do nothing half the time. Like we machinimated in GTA 5 for I don't even know how many years, and it just got down to a point, like, we were, like, literally professionals in getting GTA, like, characters to move a very specific way that we exactly wanted them to move, like using them as our puppets, and even we couldn't fucking do it. We had like different names for all like the different. They had the shimmy shake, which was like where if you tap the controller a little bit, your character would kind of like wiggle in place to like reset how they were oriented. Jimmy Jams was another one. Shane came up with a bunch of these. But yeah, like it's not good. It's not good. And also say I know what I'm talking about with that engine because I've used it for so long. You do video game animations for work. I don't animate them. I machinimate with them. So I capture in-game footage for it. Okay. But enough about that. Let's get into the main focus here. Call of Duty dropped a trailer that I was not fully expecting, although I do want to say I called it. I was a day off. I said Wednesday that they would drop a blog post about zombies. It's not a lot, to be fair. It doesn't say much about the gameplay, although there's a little bit of gameplay nuggets in here. They released this cinematic. If you haven't seen the cinematic, it's on Call of Duty's YouTube channel. It's already got 500,000 fucking views in 4 hours. I don't know what the like to dislike ratio is. I'm gonna like it. Why the hell not? Genuinely, like, one of the best trailers I've seen in a long time. I'm gonna stick this. God damn it! I hate this. Whatever. It'll be there. And in it, you see. Okay, let's see. Let's kind of go play by play here. So these guys are breaking into somewhere. I don't know where. I don't think it's actually ever said where, and it's at night. This whole time I thought it was Urzikstan. Actually, I think they do at some point say Urzikstan. I don't know enough. They break into this place. They find 4 dead people around this ritual device that's kind of like a trophy system. And we identify at least one of them in the trailer. You can pretty easily identify as Weaver from Call of Duty Black Ops, and then most recently from Cold War Zombies. I believe we are also identified the other 3 people. I don't know enough about Zombies lore to tell you what it is or who they are. Move chat. Okay. All right. You know what? I'll just kill chat for right now. There we go. There's like almost zero plot detail in the trailer. It rules. Yeah, well, like it kind of just like serves to like set it up. So they find, these guys down there. They open up the little ritual device, and there are these little canisters that I don't know enough about current COD lore, but they seem like some kind of element 115 something, from what I know of old stuff. This guy, our main character, takes the mask off. This is apparently Zakhaev. He has been later identified as Zakhaev. I had no idea watching this trailer. I think most people didn't. And it's the same Zakhaev that we killed in Warzone, so that's just another character that we kill and then just shows back up later. This is now, we have Alex, Graves, and now Zakhaev. The trifecta of characters who have died and are coming back. He looks thinner, though. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't... Hold on. Let me see. Warzone kill Zakhaev. Is that even how you fucking spell Zakhaev? Let's see. No, really? I can't do that? Well, you suck. Hold on. It's just me figuring out how to use YouTube quick. Shout out to Major Alex, I guess. Let me see. Hold on. Is this the guy right now? He sets the nuke up. Yeah, okay. I guess that's him. It does look similar. Right? Like, I can see it. He definitely does look skinnier. Maybe the nuke just, like, took a couple pounds off. Yeah, he's been working out, exactly. Haven't you heard no one dies in modern media? Would you call Zakhaev a zombie? Ooh! What if that's the plot twist eventually? I don't think anyone is stupid enough to turn people into zombies. There's no benefit. Well, it's the same benefit. And actually, that's one aspect that I do like about this is zombies initially, like original Nazi zombies, the reason that the Nazis were experimenting with these zombies and with the element was because they found out it made zombies and they were trying to use it as a weapon. So I do like that, like, it has come back full circle. It's going back to that. Zakhaev has captured these things. Also, there's blonde dude back there. He's like the one other surviving guy. Because as you'll see in a second, they get outside and the police show up. I never thought I'd see police in like a Call of Duty setting like this. It seemed weird when they screamed, "The police are coming!" This is a really fucking cool shot, by the way. Love this shot. They get into a bit of a gunfight, a little scuffle. And in the middle of the scuffle, Zakhaev... Oh no, what's he gonna do? He's gonna chuck the blue canister, and it's gonna take 45 years to land. Let's see. And it lands. I do really like the aesthetic of like the creepy ass purple smoke. Infects all of them. They become zombies, and that's kind of our like inciting incident, I guess. Our like, hey, this is how zombies works. Yeah, there's our one other guy. I think it actually says a lot more in the blog post. I'll read the blog post in a second. What's going on, Cole? Yeah, they gave him a scar so that you know. At least, like, Graves didn't even get a scar, did he? Now I'm thinking about it. I guess because he wasn't in the tank, right? In the same way, Zakhaev wasn't actually in the nuke. What you're seeing over here, this is a force projection, actually. So joke's on you, thinking that Price would have killed him. Impossible. So yeah, and then it ends with them leaving. Oh, Smokin' Joe, thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to Private. You get some cool new emotes in the chat, and also should be getting some new some early videos here in a bit. Thank you so much. So after that, then we pull out and we see a sight that I never would have thought I'd seen. To be honest, this is the part of the trailer that like kills me. The second I saw Laswell, I was like all the hype I had from like this explosion shot and like the fucking zombies showing up, I was at a 10 out of 10. Like, let's fucking do this. I saw Laswell and immediately I was like, ow, I went down to a 4 or something. I don't like Modern Warfare characters like this. Like make new characters that are in the universe, sure, whatever. But I don't like the idea of Soap, I don't know, fighting zombies and like that's a canon part of his story. I don't know. It feels weird. But we see these are kind of the two people in charge. I do like they're like talking to you. Well, Laswell slander, the exact opposite. I love Laswell. Unless someone else is talking about Laswell. I love Laswell. I think she's one of the best new additions to the game. I don't want her in zombies, though. It's the exact opposite. I hold her to such a high regard that someone as serious as this shouldn't be in zombies, in my opinion. And I do also love Soap. Again, it's not that I hate the characters. It's that I love them so much. I don't. They're in a different world, you know? Maybe I love Iron Man. I don't want him in Oppenheimer. You know what I mean? Be weird if, you know, I don't know, Darth Vader showed up in Star Trek. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Okay, I thought I was going to have a problem. Oh, God, no. No. I love a lot of the 141 guys. Also, Ravenov is here. He's from Cold War Zombies. I don't know enough about him. Again, the lore isn't big. What I do like is like Soap is like more in charge here, so I'm hoping that like translates to the campaign. One big complaint I had about Soap in 22 was that he was so like, all right, I'm ready for my first day of school, everyone. Here he's way more in charge. He's got that power stance up on the thing. He's clearly flexing, showing off for the crowd. It's like if Brad Pitt was in an Adam Sandler movie. Exactly. Hard cut to Brad Pitt in an Adam Sandler movie. Soap leveled up. Hell yeah, he did. He is, what's better than Soap? Shampoo? I don't know. Actually, is there subtitles? Could I have been using subtitles this whole time? I don't know if they... Yeah, basically they're talking about like, okay, we gotta contain the outbreak. They're landing somewhere. It looks deserty out there. We aren't 100% sure on where the place is, as far as I know. It's called Operation Deadbolt. Again, I'll get into this here in a second with the blog post. One thing, though, that we do know that we have figured out, this is from a teaser that we got a few days ago. I could find the actual, hold on. Does someone have it listed? Doesn't look like it. But in that teaser, they had kind of this map listed out on a board, and someone took that map, laid it over the Las Almas campaign map that we've had for a while, and it matches up perfectly. So that does kind of confirm that it is at least on this Los Alamos map. Now, there's also been reports that it's no longer Los Alamos, like they took the geo for that map and just moved it from Mexico back into Urzikstan, potentially. Axe body spray is the upgraded soap. Oh, God. All my homies exfoliate. Ooh, cologne. All right, cologne is good. He's no longer soap, he's cologne. I like that. That's the German soap. No way this is Urzikstan. They showed off such a clear Mexican architecture. They just can't make up their minds. Yeah, I don't know. It would be weird, though, to go to Los Alamos here, though, because like that like that story's already been told. I don't know. There was, what is like the one image though that we've had? I'm on Charlie Intel's Twitter right now. Shoot. Let me did anyone happen to put it up on the subreddit? No. Okay, let me find this maybe. Hold on. First Modern Warfare Zombies image. Because there is one image out there that they did put out. God, did they really not? That doesn't bring it up? I'm Googling off screen here so that, like, stuff doesn't pop up and I get banned for some reason. Man, why can I not find this image? Someone has to know the image I'm talking about if they want to put it in chat. Oh, here we go. I found it. Yeah. So there's this picture that we have seen. This doesn't read like Los Alamos to me. Like, is this Arabic back here? Like, if anything, honestly, it looks a lot like Verdansk. Muhammad with the gifted membership. Appreciate it. Looks like Key got it. Welcome to being a member. So, like, supposedly, I mean, this is what we're actually going to get, right? If the member thing would go away. This is what we're actually going to, like, be seeing. I'm a little disappointed that, like, the whole, like, nighttime vibe here might not be happening. When they had put out a teaser that was, like, it was a shot over here, I think. It might be the next shot that we see. Oh, no. Maybe it was before. Hold on. No, maybe it's after. Anyway, they teased out a shot that was at night. And so myself and I think a lot of other people were like, oh, sick. We're going to get, like, a nighttime, thing for this. It's going to be great. Zombies at night. Who would have thunk? But then here you see them, like, leaving on, like, a daytime map. So I am a little now disappointed. I'm like, oh, all right, it's just going to be daytime. Potentially. At least, I'm setting my my expectations up that way. We'll see. Okay. Let's talk about the lore a little bit. Oh, here, let me catch up a little bit on chat, actually. Hold on. Can I put chat up here? You know what? Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me just kill the Elgato because nothing's going on over there. And I'll just bring it back if we need it. Yeah, there we go. All right, chat's showing up. Smoking Joe gifted another membership. I appreciate it. Y'all are fucking awesome tonight. Thanks so much. It's like Chad got it. Welcome to being a member. Welcome to. All right, someone needs to give me a script for what to say when someone becomes a member, because it never makes sense. Welcome to the membership. I don't know. Welcome to the channel. But thank you so much, Joe. Let's see. Okay, so they put out a blog post. Like I said, it's mostly just recapping the cinematic. Let's see. Looks like we have our weapon. For the first time in Call of Duty history, Zombies is coming to the Modern Warfare universe in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Developed by Treyarch, so we do know it's Treyarch. We already knew that, though. In collaboration with blah, 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 blah. This is all corporate speak. Hold on. Oh, yeah, it literally is just explaining what we just saw. The scene opens with a squad of men in military garb about to conduct a nighttime raid on an unknown location. Okay, so they aren't even confirming where that place was. We know there's police involved. I don't think when the police car shows up, you can see, like, you know, NYPD or whatever the fuck on it, you know? Like, I think it explodes before you can really see. Oh, shit. Hold on. You might be able to. Does it just say MP? Maybe later in the shot, even. MP again. I don't know what MP means if anyone happens to. Oh, wait. Hold on. Is there a logo? We're going to find it. Welcome, Private. Ooh, okay. That's a good name. Yeah. Welcome, Private Chad. Welcome, Private Joe. Smoking Joe. Yeah, okay. That works. Thank you. Oh, here, let me shrink this. There we go. All right. So you guys can be on stream, but not like too much on stream. I'm trying to find this logo. MP. It just says MP. Okay. They're the Minneapolis Police. You heard it here first. This takes place in Minnesota. Anyway, should have called myself Parts. Ooh, well, now that's the game, to get me to say something wacky. Military police? Maybe. Would it be that on the nose, though, to just say MP? Asphalt Club is good. Has a nice ring to it. Maybe. Anyway, they don't even say, I think. Yeah, okay, yeah. Here's where they confirm it's Viktor Zakayev, which I believe... Yeah, Viktor Zakayev is this guy. For sure is this dude. The ultra-nationalist arms dealer and the enemy of Task Force 141. He appears equally surprised and pleased to have found what his team has been searching for. All right, cool. While in the vehicle, Zakayev, yeah, they make zombies. The aftermath. Follow the events on the ground. A helicopter descends onto the area of the outbreak. As SSO Kate Laswell and Sergeant Soap McTavish brief an unseen operator on the mission at hand, codenamed Operation Deadbolt. Accompanying the team is Captain Ravenov, an operator and mission specialist with experience for this kind of incursion. Leading them on the ground is SSO Green. This, I believe, is the person who is texting us on the text line, if anyone was doing that. Zombies and police. Rick Grimes crossover confirmed. That's honestly... That seems like a pretty good crossover, right? Like Walking Dead is still kicking, right? They ended the real show, but like they're still making those spin-offs. I could see them doing that for a Halloween event next year. Group has intel that Zakayev was planning something a few months ago, but they weren't sure about what. They're about to find out. In this iteration of zombies, there are enemies both undead and alive, which we did know about already, but they're stating it again. The threat from the living arrives in the form of Terminus Outcomes, a private military company hired by Zakayev as muscle, led by one Jack Fletcher, the surviving soldier alongside Zakayev. So this guy's Fletcher. He looks like a fucking Fletcher, let's be honest. No offense to anyone named Fletcher out there, I guess. Zakayev at the end of the trailer, the PMC makes no judgment on their client's motives or ethics. If the money's good, the job is on. So those are going to be the people that we run into. So it is still a PvE mode. You won't be fighting other squads, although I think you do, like you are in a game with other squads, but PvP isn't on. You're only fighting zombies and these new human enemies. So in the Dark Ether storyline, zombies come from 1, a portal to another dimension that the Nazis discovered, 2, demons summoned from artifacts the Nazis discovered, or 3, the Fortnite storm in a can. Possibly. Man, there's so many different dimensions. I don't know. Oh, yeah, it is up to 24 people. Teams of up to 6. Oh, okay. Wow, teams to up to 6. That's going to be cool. That's going to be fun. Or there's 6 squads. Yeah, wait, I thought I heard conflicting information on that. Whether it was 4 squads of 6 or 6 squads of 4. I don't know like where the actual source is on that, but I've heard both, and I don't know who to trust. I forgot which one it was. Yeah, because I feel like it's one of those things that they didn't actually say, but like Charlie Intel or someone who went to like an event said it. Six squads of 4. Like, that's what makes sense to me, because Zombies has always been 4 players. But also, this is closer to DMZ, and DMZ traditionally has been 3 players, so 6 would make sense, like divisible math or whatever. Who's the guy at COD who's obsessed with PMCs? We have Shadow Company. Oh, it's 100% so that they can have a bad guy that isn't another nation. Because they don't want to start shit with anyone but Russia, apparently. That's all. they don't want to be like, okay, in this one, Japan is the bad guy. And Japan's like, what the fuck? I'm not going to buy your game. But apparently it's fine to vilify Russia, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. Veterans of the Dark Ether story narrative will recognize the substance contained in the vials. Ethereum. Oh, Ethereum. Not 115. Did they ditch 115 at some point? Am I crazy? Or is Ethereum just like the name for element 115 now? Sources my grandma. As long as she knows. Now a highly enriched state derived from processing vast amounts of harvested crystalline form. Ethereum, the new stuff. Okay, interesting. Operation Deadbolt. An emergency contingency plan put into action by the CIA. Operation Deadbolt was created in the aftermath of the outbreak events witnessed by Requiem operatives during the events of Cold War. SSO Laswell is given the job of prepping the plan, placing SSO Selma Green on the grounds as a de facto commander of the operation when the team arrives in the exclusion zone alongside Soap and Ravenov. A few weeks have elapsed since the events shown in the first part of the trailer. As a member of the team, your operator joins other multinational operators to encounter the threat posed by the exclusion zone, all running under the tenets of Operation Deadbolt. Nothing gets in, nothing gets out. Okay. So you're alongside Soap and Ravenov? So here's how I'm picturing it. I don't know if they say it later on. It might have been a Charlie Intel tweet. Hold on. Where did I read this? I had to have read it somewhere. Yeah. Expect to face a variety of unique elements, challenges, as well as cinematics to reinforce the major story developments. That is music to my ears. Cinematics, like, continuing on. Or cinematics, like, progressing the story. It's fucking fantastic. Yeah. A number of special story missions. So how I'm picturing this is you infill with like a specific mission that you have to do, and then you go in the world to find like, oh, okay, Soap is holed up in this fucking house over here. So we have to go talk to Soap. Soap gives us a mission to go do XYZ, whatever. They were talking about at some point like going to a specific part of the map, and almost like Coney Complex, you are taken out of the map and thrown somewhere else. You know, to kind of like expand the world. Kind of, I think Vanguard Zombies was similar to that. At least like the non-round based stuff, which could be interesting. If that's the case, I really kind of like that idea. I think it is still based on. Oh yeah, Cologne is hold up. My bad. I think that is still based off of like. The whole thing is still based off of DMZ, and that you go in and you're there for 30 minutes or an hour or whatever, and then you have to exfil, which I'm not a particular fan of. But who knows? I was going to keep calling it the Fortnite Storm in a Can. Ethereum has been the 115 stand-in for Dark Ether story. Okay, interesting. 40 years from now, Grandpa, tell me how World War III started. Well, America released a game called Modern Warfare 3, and Russia was the bad guy. They've been the bad guy in more CODs, I think, than the Nazis have been. And that's alarming, honestly. Just joined what I missed. I've already seen the trailer. We're basically just going through the trailer and through the blog post here that kind of explains the trailer a little bit. We're talking. We're going back and forth. Zombies trailer looks stupid. Really? Honestly, I'm more... Like this is one of the best cutscenes I've seen in a while from Call of Duty, I think. Yeah. CDC would make more sense. Wait, what are we talking about here? Why is the CIA in charge of zombies? Because it would make more sense, right? We had the CDC involved at some point, right? Nuketown Zombies? Not that there was a story there, but you did play as CDC guys, right? Would have been cool to see them back or something. I mean, realistically, what it is they're probably trying to build an interconnected universe, right? And so they're trying to use unique, or the same characters. Which, honestly, I don't like. I really wish, like, Zakhaev doesn't need to be here. Make a new bad guy. We don't need to keep using the same names constantly, like this is fucking Star Wars. I don't know. It feels like they're very much afraid to like just make new characters, new things. I don't know. And I don't like how they like aren't making some kind of a split of like, okay, in an alternate universe where zombies exist, like it's like suppose it seems like they're trying to fit this in as part of the actual story, which is I don't like that. I don't know. I feel like once you introduce a threat like zombies, suddenly going back to Makarov, like you can't go back to Makarov as a threat. Like there's fucking zombies in this world. Why are we concerned with like this one dude? I don't know. I give them 3 more games before they realize what mess they've done with the connected universe and either do retcons or reboot everything. I mean, they're going to make it to 2025 and immediately we're going to have an issue, right? Because, like, just the world of Black Ops 2, 2025's Black Ops 2, already doesn't fit with the new world that we are creating, even though it is canon to it. So we're going to hit 2025, which this game might even take place inside of, and there's going to be no Menendez. There's going to be no, fucking walking tanks and shit. So, like, already that continuity is going to be a thing. Muhammad with another gifted membership. Welcome to the club, Private Xavion. Hope I'm saying that right. Oh, fuck. I completely lost my train of thought. Oh, no. Damn it. The 2025. And on top of that, Black Ops 2 was built on these branching storylines that are completely fucking... Like they have different ramifications on the world, right? In some, Menendez is like a fucking dictator, right? He wins in some scenarios. There's the thing. Welcome again, Xavion. And thank you, Muhammad. It's not gonna, you can't contain them. I don't know. It's gonna be a mess. I don't know. Also, the end of BO4 put a soft ending to the multiverse original story. Cold War and everything after is part of a new clean cut universe. So 115 is old, Ethereum is new. Okay, that's a good way of putting it. And I am glad that they closed that off, because good God, I shouldn't need a map to figure out what your story is. Or not a map that's 18 intersecting circles and shit. That was bizarre. So zombies won't have early access beta. I doubt it. As far as I know, it is going to actually be revealed at COD Next, which is, I believe, the 5th. So in about 2 weeks. Alongside multiplayer and I think Warzone. But then the beta is only going to be multiplayer. And the beta runs for 2 weekends in a row. And then is only like 3 weeks, and then the game comes out anyway. So we really don't have that much like time to wait. We'll get info on it at Next. I don't know how much info. I hope we see some gameplay. That'd be nice. But yeah, I don't know. 1000% agree. Campaign being canon in zombies is fine. Zombies being canon in campaign is weird. Yeah, it changes the stakes too much. Like, not to repeat myself, but like you can't go back to a lesser bad guy after the world is about to end. The next threat can't be, oh no, someone's gonna spill the milk. It just doesn't work. Another W from Brother Muhammad. Hell yeah, another dub. Appreciate you. They should have remade all their games already, so now they have creative juices going. I want to cram it all into one game. Yeah, I don't know what the hell they're gonna do with the story. I just hope that they tell some good self-contained stories, and I'm not like looking at the whole broader picture anymore. You know, I'm treating the shit like a cartoon. Cartoons, like, the story doesn't matter. It's all just like, hey, this week Soap and Gaz are gonna fight vampires. That'll be crazy. And it doesn't have to fit into like you know, the next episode when the vampires aren't there. No one's like, hey, what happened to the vampires? They just continue on their next escapade. I don't know, going to fucking Mars or some shit. I'm just enjoying the ride. That's all. Don't forget to drop a like if you like it. Oh yeah. Thank you. If you like the stream, like it. Isn't BO2 not canon anymore? I thought only World at War, Vanguard, BO1, Cold War, the new trilogy are canon now. Did they remove BO2 from the canon? I don't know if they've updated that. I've always assumed that Black Ops 2 is also canon, but maybe they didn't. Who knows? I did like the idea that I think someone put out. I mean, I don't know. I think it's a more common idea that Menendez is going to be kind of like making a cameo or something in MW3 to like prime the next game being about Menendez, and maybe that is a reboot of Black Ops 2. Like in this universe, like retelling Black Ops 2, but now in this universe with David Mason and you know, all of them. I think that would be cool. That'd be nice. I don't know. We'll have to see, I guess. Zagayev Jr. also unalived himself in COD 4. Oh yeah, he did. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but because it's this Zakayev, right? Victor Zakayev, that was the guy. So many goddamn Zakayevs, right? There was the guy who showed up in Cold War. That was just the father, right? The Imram? Is that his name? Shit, I don't know. We live in a universe where we got a zombie trailer before a multiplayer trailer. I don't know if that's a good sign for zombies or bad sign for multiplayer. That's interesting. I didn't even think about that. Well, we do have a lot more information, though, about multiplayer, to be fair. And like we already know all of the maps. We already know like a lot about it. I think they're probably holding back on a trailer for that. Well, one, because COD Next. Honestly, I'm surprised that they even put this out early like this. Like, I for sure didn't, like, actually think that they would put out any information before Next. But, yeah, I think because MW3's multiplayer is going to be so similar to 2, I don't think they want to, like, lead with, like, hey, here's what looks like just MW2. Like, I think they want to wait until, like, YouTubers get their hands on it and, like, there's actual gameplay out there. And then the following day, everyone being able to play the beta, you know. I'll say this, the zombies Easter egg in Cold War canon was cool, especially since it's pretty much non-canon, probably. I don't know anything about the Cold War Easter eggs. I think I did Firebase Z, and that might be it. I think I might have tried D-Machine, but we failed. I don't think we even made it to the boss fight, assuming there was a boss fight, because I can't think of it. They should cut the story and just made a shooty kind of game then. I don't know what that means. With zombies, they actually need to convince people after Vanguard. Oh, yeah, you're saying that's why they dropped the trailer? Maybe, perhaps. Let's see. Yeah, I got bored of Fortnite because I want to waste... Hey, what's going on, Matsuki? Welcome back. We get Cold War level progression, like upgradable perks and field upgrades. Me too. I hope that it gets built out a lot more. And I'm looking forward to, I think Exclusive Ace in his video today said something like this. I hope that, like, it's a good place to grind out, like, weapons and stuff like that, you know, and battle pass tokens, which, to be honest, like thinking back, like, when I played a ton of, like, Outbreak, when that dropped in Cold War, a lot of it was just like, all right, I'm going to throw this weapon on and level it all the way up, you know? I like having a PvE mode no matter what it is to do that. Wish we were going to COD Next. The commentary would be epic, no cap. Well, I appreciate that. Maybe next year. Maybe COD next year. Got him. Pokemon Go to the polls. Okay. The OG COD trilogy is not canon to the new trilogy. The only MW trilogy is specifically canon. Price said he buried Zakaev's dad, McMillan, in Pripyat in 2019, so who knows? That's true. Yeah, we never got an answer to what happened then to Daddy Zakaev, right? You think we'll ever get an answer to that? I wonder. I do hope that we get like a flashback to it. Although it seems like Zakaev isn't going to be part of a threat here, because he's going to be a threat in zombies and they wouldn't cross-contaminate like that, I would assume. But maybe, like in the original MW3, Yuri was there when Zakaev was shot by Price and McMillan, right? So, like, maybe we see a similar flashback again. Although, I mean, Yuri isn't even confirmed to be in the game. Who the hell knows? I don't know what the fuck they're doing with the story. I just hope it's good. Yeah, okay. Oh, and if you pre-order, you get the zombie ghost. That's the thumbnail. I have to talk about that because it's the thumbnail of the stream and the video. You get to be Ghost some more. Yeah. Let's see. Get ready to contain the incursion across different regions and escalate in difficulty with core zombies features and a cavalcade of secrets to discover. We're already up for an open world, players versus environment, PE. Oh, is that what the E stands for? Environment? Am I insane? I always thought it was player versus everyone. I guess that wouldn't make sense, though. Like, PvE, environment, that makes a lot of sense. Anyway, extraction survival experience shared with other squads, along with a number of special story missions. Expect to face a variety of unique elements, challenges, as well as cinematics to reinforce the major story developments. Take on hordes of the undead in this fall on November 10th. Okay, so this is actually the exact bit that I read from that tweet before. Player versus entity. Ooh, that also makes sense, I guess. Why is Zombie Ghost not a ghost? Is he stupid? Ooh, you think we're gonna for the haunting event this year? We're probably gonna get a ghost, right? We've got to get a ghost. If we don't get a ghost, I'm gonna riot. Yeah, combining the very best of Modern Warfare map features and systems with the tried and true core features of Strike Zombies, Modern Warfare Zombies presents an all-new twist on the fan-favorite third game mode, launching alongside the campaign multiplayer when MW3 releases. Yeah, I'm hoping that it gets, like, it's upkept as well. It doesn't go the way of, like, a Spec Ops, where, like, it's just forgotten about in this game. Which, I mean, I think it is a Zombies title that's being, or rather, it is a Zombies mode that's being upkept by Treyarch. I think that is going to, like I think goes without saying that it'll be receiving updates, hopefully. Like, I can't imagine that they do this and they're like, hey, here it is, bye. But again, I'm keeping my expectations very low. It looks cool, and I'm prepared to jump into this kind of thing. And I'm hoping that they have the progression that Matsuki, I think you were talking about, of like upgrading perks outside, and you know, building your class and stuff like that. But I'm expecting it to be, I'm expecting it to be like the DMZ setup right now. It's available September 27th. That I believe is the ghost thing. Yeah. If you available for you to use September 27th. I guess they just couldn't make it live like right now. I'm going to be honest. I know I'm not going to play Zombies. My only input would be Zombies kind of cringe. I still like Zombies. Zombies is like one of those weird things that, like, everyone says gets old. It hasn't gotten old to me. Like just Zombies as a concept. I can watch zombie shit for days. I don't know. Ooh, actually, DMZ style factions in Zombies would be pretty cool. Yeah, I am hoping that, like, this turns into kind of everything that I wanted out of DMZ, which just straight up isn't DMZ, but is just like this open world that you jump into and do different missions for different factions, and like you build up reputation for those factions, kind of like an open world RPG kind of deal. Like, I would love something like that. I think like this might actually be that. We'll see, I guess. Remember, everyone, Caldera Warzone 1 shuts down tomorrow. Get your last matches in while you can. Does it shut down tomorrow or Thursday? Because I have a stream planned tomorrow to stream for the last night. And if it doesn't, then oopsie. Same way, like, I wouldn't mind zombies every year. Doesn't get old as long as they innovate, just like MP. Yeah. I've said this before, but IMO zombies got played up by 2014. That's fair. Not to me. Thursday. Okay, Thursday it does go down. All right, good. So then, yeah, tomorrow we'll do a Warzone Caldera stream. That's the idea. Cool. All right, what else did I want to talk about here? We got the trailer. That's Charlie Intel tweet. I talked about that. We had that. Talked about that. This is just the subreddit. I haven't been to the COD Zombies subreddit in years. We got some good memes, as always. Was there any other news? I'm just checking Charlie Intel quick. I think that's about really it. You think we'll ever see any zombies content on your channel? I think so. Yeah, I want to see some zombies. I want to do some zombies. I do wonder if so like right now, like when I make Warzone content, we were talking about this yesterday because I'm primarily a multiplayer guy. When I make Warzone content, it's clear I don't play Warzone and I don't know what's happening. And chat let me know yesterday in the harshest terms that you could fucking tell. My plan is for zombies to not be that woefully inept, which I don't think I will be because at least I have like a basis of knowing how to play zombies way back when. And I hope to play, or I hope to like jump into this and like, I'm thinking I'll get way more into this than I will DMZ. Just like it interests me way more. There's a superhero promotional art. This superhero promotional art, because Charlie, the tagline on this is MWIII beta artwork. Oh, you can't see that. It's past the screen, but I don't know who this guy is. Who the fuck? What? Who let him in the frame? We got Price, Ghost, someone else's shoulder, and just like this dude. Do we know this guy? Am I crazy? Really fake looking Spawn promo art. Oh, that. Hold on. Yeah, I thought I saw that as well. It might have been on Warzone I saw it. Hold on. Oh no, it's down here. Yeah, for the next event. I guess this is Spawn. I think I saw Spawn once, but it's one of those movies that went in one eye and out the other, which is a phrase I just made up. Is that Gary Asphalt? Dude, how crazy would it be actually if you load up the beta and just Asphalt's chilling there next to Price and Gaz, or Price and Ghost? Asphalt better be in the well, actually, they killed Asphalt in the reveal. I don't know if anyone saw, but Asphalt was one of the Shadow Company guys that got killed by the Coney dudes. R.I.P. Asphalt. I hope he comes back, like everyone else who dies in this franchise. Looks like a fake clickbait thumbnail for a fake roadmap. It gives me Vanguard vibes. I think because Vanguard just had a lot of like wacky out there operators and shit. And like just the red, tint. It is weird that they would give it a red tint, even though it's coming for Modern Warfare 2, right? That would be that is strange. 926. Last Stand is what everyone's comparing it to. It definitely has Last Stand vibes, 100%. Can I see? You know what? I'm gonna not scroll on Twitter. I feel like I've scrolled Twitter replies before and just saw straight up porn before, and I don't I don't want to risk my YouTube channel today, so I won't go searching for it. But yeah, I can definitely see it being like that. Oh, new Zombies teaser. Did I miss this one? Oh shit, yeah, I guess I missed this one. I don't know enough about the lore. I know these guys are Cold War dudes. Give gas mask with the night vision. I think that's what they were wearing in the teaser or in the cinematic. I don't know what these logos are. What does that say? Oh, Fletcher. Oh, so this is probably then the that guy. What the fuck do they name the PMC group that's going to be in the map shooting at you? This is probably like their base or something. Cool. Interesting thing about Spawn is Keith David voices him. Ooh. Assault would be the one person they kill off permanently, just to say a big fuck you to me. Let's see. Is that a Mortal Kombat character on the left? Is it? Is this not just Spawn, like regular guy, and then Spawn? I don't know enough about Spawn, but I assume he's like a Superman kind of like I'm Clark Kent. No, I'm Spawn kind of thing. Maybe. Actually, no, that wouldn't make any sense. Maybe it's like a Moon Knight situation. I don't know. I think someone overlaid the pictures of the map in the zombies teasers. And so it's taking place on Los Alamos. Yeah. I closed that tab, but yeah, I had it open before. It seems to line up, although it does seem like, at least for, like, judging from like leaks and like just what we've seen of the map, like from that one screenshot we've gotten, it seems like it isn't actually Los Alamos anymore. Like maybe they took my theory is that they took the geo from it, like and just put it somewhere else. Like they just changed the environment. We'll see. I would love if Ghost VA for the zombies camo would shout reloading and stuff. As if he's got a massive bite of a sandwich in his mouth. But we know Activision wouldn't bother to do that. Oh, you're saying like because the mask would cover it? I am hoping that like operators have some good quotes and stuff. I mean, I wasn't expecting an actual cast. But I do prefer when like I feel like zombies maps have more character when there's an actual set cast, you know, than bring whatever operators in, because the characters can actually have more personality. So I'm a little bit disappointed by that. Hopefully the fact that like there are seemingly characters, like AI characters around the map, like Soap and others, like will mean that like we will get like some semblance of like a story being told to us, and like there'll be some personality and shit there. It is weird now I'm thinking about it. If Soap is gonna be on the map, what happens if you play as Soap? It like, is it just a clone? Like what the fuck is that gonna mean? As if he was an actual zombie, by the way they scream. Oh, I see. Well, honestly, they might. I don't know. Hopefully we get zombies lines for everyone. Yeah, I think Cold War had some zombies lines, right? But not like a ton. Alucard is going to be a light as an operator. What? I did hear Alucard, is going to be an operator though. We'll see. We'll probably end up getting a blog post about that. Honestly, I wonder if maybe tomorrow the season 6 blog post will come out. If we got zombies out of the way today, I can't imagine why they would pick today and not tomorrow when usually they do Wednesdays. But it's a week from tomorrow is season 6. So, like, usually around now is when we start getting the roadmap. It wouldn't surprise me if we got a roadmap tomorrow. If not, it might be, my guess would be Friday. A roadmap and then, like, blog posts about everything else, after the fact. You can play as Maxis in Cold War and save Maxis and Firebase as Maxis. Wait, you could play as Maxis in Cold War? Did I miss that operator? Because that's a little weird. Anything to hear different voice lines. Yeah. After another Vanguard Butcher situation, announcer as operator. Oh yeah. Yeah, I miss Maxis. Oh, interesting. Yeah. I remember Sam. I didn't remember Maxis at all. I think I stopped playing that game pretty early on. I didn't. I think MWIII right now, like this is the longest that I've like actively played a Call of Duty game. I think since like, fuck, dude, like pre Black Ops 3 maybe. Actually, no, I think MWR I played a ton of. I played MWR, I think, the whole fucking time. Love that game. All right, no Butcher slander. Butcher's all right. I liked him in World War II. I don't remember much in Vanguard because, again, one of those games I just stopped playing. Actually, I have her skin, just one of them on Cold War, though. I think I might also have Sam. If I don't, someone I know did. I feel like I remember playing or seeing Sam in the... Wait, no. You rescue Sam in Firebase C's Easter egg. That's what I'm thinking of. Whatever. He put some music, feels quiet, too quiet. Maybe next time. I'm not going to queue up music right now, though. She had purple eyes. Oh, yeah. Look at Price's Deadshot Daiquiri line from Cold War. Oh, yeah, I forgot Price was... Oh, yeah, hold on. All right. Cold War Zombies, Price, Deadshot. Is it, like, did someone clip it out? I guess so. All right, let's see. First of all, can you guys even hear this? Hold on. Is it coming through? Yeah, it should be.
Who needs a Deadshot Daiquiri or whatever the fuck that is?
All right, I love that. I fucking love that. Music and some mood lighting. How do I make... Hold on. Are you in the mood yet? Are you in the mood now? Hold on. I can... Hold on. Where's the switch? I can... Oh, that makes it brighter. Shit, hold on. Is this moody enough for you? Oh, God, now I'm so dark. I can't see anything. God, this is going off the rails. Okay. Woods was the post-trailer clip tease for Cold War. Yeah, I remember that. Doesn't he scream, "You can't kill me"? That's, like, stuffed into my brain. I hate that there's sometimes operators locked behind, only behind bundles. Yeah, that's the majority of operators now, it seems. I shouldn't say that. A lot of the story operators do show up in the battle pass, but yeah. Yes, that did. Hell yeah. Improvised line, by the way, by Bryce's VA is a legend. Dude, the new voice actors for I love that. I love the trend that, I don't know if GTA 5 necessarily started this, but it's the first one that I can think of where, like, the voice actors just are the characters. Like, in terms of, like if you look up, GTA voice actors side by side. Let's see. Yeah, like, it's just Michael. It's just Trevor. It's just wait, no. Look, it's just Franklin. I thought they would all be in a line like that. There we go. Oh no, that's Lamar. Yeah, there we go. Like I don't know, like they could, like, if there was a live action GTA 5, they can play themselves, if that makes any sense. And like hold on. Modern Warfare. The new Modern Warfare trilogy is very similar. Like wait, no, that's not fucking it. Well, all right. So Barry Sloan looks like fucking Captain Price. Is this the Farr one? I didn't think Farr was even... Oh, shit, she's in The Boys. I forgot about that. Is this Alex's voice actor? Shit, yeah, they did it for everyone then, yeah. Like, I love that new trend, because then you'll end up with, like, Modern Warfare, like, live action trailer. Let me see if I can find that trailer. Was it this one? Hold on. Let me see. Oh, no, this is... Oh, no, this is it. Right? Like this is a live action trailer where Captain Price is being played by Captain Price. Like I something about that is just so satisfying to me. Right? We do see Soap here too. Yeah, Soap goes up. Oh, and then Ghost obviously is fucking Ghost. He's just wearing a damn mask. Yeah, Alejandro. There's a funny oh, I appreciate the warning about the music. I don't think I played enough of it, but that's a good call out. I appreciate it. There's a short. Captain Price coconut water. Speaking of that's not how you spell coconut. Okay, all right, but here we go. Speaking of Captain Price lines, this is one of my favorite. I always see it as a YouTube short, so I don't know how long this thing is. Oh, it looks like it happens here. I'll just cut in here. Hold on.
Price, what do you got there?
I've got a coconut water. I wanted a coconut water, Simon.
Like, I love seeing them, like, just as, like, their characters. Like, it's, I don't know, it's fucking fun. I don't know how else to describe it. I don't know how I got onto this whole thing. But I do appreciate that, like, the new actors are, like, so into the game. Like I don't know. Like I'll also say Barry Sloane is fucking great. There's variants of that trailer, too, for a bunch of different people riding that vehicle with him. Yeah, I saw a couple of them. I thought they were really cringy, if I'm being honest. The ones that it's just like, go away. Music. Oh, it's back here. Yeah, the ones that's just like, hey, here's a rapper in here. There was probably others. I don't know. But yeah. Can't believe God made Captain Price into a real person. Franklin just has a nice yeah, that's all it is. Going back to the other thing. BP operators come to the store after the main life cycles too. They're usually 12 per season. Oh, okay. I never noticed. I don't look through the store too much. Yeah, I like the McLean skin, and that tower was dope. Oh yeah, the LTMs like that. Crazy that Snoop Dogg looks like Snoop Dogg. I know, right? How did they do that? Funny how the game went from bragging about the realism to adding rabbits and cat operators. Yeah, that's every COD though. What's weird though is because MW3 is going to have operators carrying forward to or from MW2. Unlike in other games, like MW2 started all realistic operators and then it slowly got crazier, right? Maybe not that slowly. And the same thing happened with like Vanguard, the Cold War, 2019, all of that. This is going to be the first game that it's immediately going to be balls to the wall. And like if they lean into that, I think I'm like that's cool. That's whatever. But it does feel like there's a weird disconnect sometimes where like visually they're leaning into like, hey, it's a wacky, crazy game, but like the maps are all serious, all like the intel and everything is like, you know, fits into the story that they've like concocted, and the story is very serious, and it's like, you know, at least the 2019 story is the most like serious, dark as fuck, like gritty realism take on war. That like the juxtaposition doesn't work. Like they don't take the piss out of themselves enough. I don't know if that's the right way of putting it. There's like a certain element of like hey, we know what's going on here. You know, humility maybe? That's not the right word. Self-awareness. I want some self-awareness out of it. You know? I don't know. Hey guys, everything is canon. This is a grounded immersive experience. Yeah, canon doesn't exist. I don't think MW2 has fish. They're way too much for the next gen consoles. Were there not fish? There had to be fish. I don't know. Yeah, way better than fish AI though. It is beyond this world how Nicki Minaj looks like Nicki Minaj. They don't take themselves too seriously. Right, but they do, is the problem. Like if they didn't take themselves seriously, that's fine. That's whatever. That's great. I'm all for it. Lean into that. They just don't lean into it enough. Like, I'd be perfectly fine if they were like, hey, here's the story. The story is in this one universe, and it's serious. It's heartfelt. It is a badass campaign that is in an established world that you can believe in. It's realism. It's whatever. Here's the story. Anyway, here's Price in a bunny hat over here. Like, haha, we're you know, over here's the wacky corner. Here's the crazy corner. Like where like our maps don't even make sense, and like the gameplay mechanics we aren't going out of our way to make realistic with like taking out reload canceling and like making it so that, you run out of breath if you tack sprint for too long because realism, or all this other shit that they, build into the game to fit that realism, mark. But then there's other stuff that they just say, like, whatever the fuck. It's wacky. It's crazy. Pick a lane. Even if the different modes have different lanes, that's fine. But just inside those lanes, stick to one. That's all, BO3 DLC, that's a great point. Yeah, with, like, Splash and shit. What was the one that where, like, you were shrunken down? Black Ops 3's canon actually had, like, a lot of, like, leeway because it was all simulation that you could do, like, whatever the hell. Have you heard about that one skin that a cancer patient did? I think it was a gingerbread skin with the name in the middle of BO4, I think. Yeah, so that was actually Advanced Warfare. Yeah, it was a gingerbread man. They made it for him, like on his request. The sad part about that fucking story is, like, everyone shat on that. That was, like, one of the first games to have, like, more out there skins. And so when that game came, when that skin came out, everyone was dogpiling on it, which, like, understandably, because at the time it was this out of left field skin. But then, like, once you learn, like, oh, it was a Make-A-Wish kid's wish, it's like, fuck, like, it's so sad. Like, I don't know any more to the story than that, but fuck, I don't know. The trailers in the initial 6-hour campaign were usually serious, but the multiplayer and post-campaign story just evolves so fast, especially with Vanguard. Yeah, but I think that's the problem with the story, a post-game story in general. Like trying to make the multiplayer into a story. Like, they're not even doing a good job of it, honestly. Someone sit down right now and explain to me the story, the post-launch story of Modern Warfare 2. Like, at first there's something going on in Al Mazrah, and then Ashika Island, and Ronan goes to take care of shit in Ashika Island. Then suddenly Alejandro and Valeria are fighting again. Valeria escapes. Alejandro tracks her down. We don't get any resolution to that. We don't know what the fuck happened. And now all of a sudden, Coney Group is invading Vondel for no reason. Anyway, we're going to forget about that for a little bit because the Season 5 story's coming up. And for that, Coney Group now is invading Al Mazrah. And so Alex, Farah, and Graves are all teamed up to fight Coney. And we're not going to see what comes of that. Like, it's just a bunch of loose threads that they throw out there and then they don't connect them at all. Like, don't even throw those fucking threads out there. Just, like, do some wacky shit, you know? I don't know. It's whatever. Hey, Price might have a daughter he could get in a bunny suit for her. Wait, what? That's okay. Appealing to everyone doesn't appeal to anyone. Yeah, that's a good point. I still maintain, I think that's the issue with Vanguard, was they tried... Yeah, to appeal to everyone, but ended up appealing to no one because the World War II setting, there were a number of people, myself included, that it was an immediate turnoff. And so to appease the people who didn't want the World War II setting, they included a lot of stuff that didn't fit that narrative, right? A lot of things that weren't historically accurate. And I am talking about like skins and weapons and stuff like that, but also just like gameplay mechanics, right? They eventually had to add a trophy system because that's a staple of COD. And so then that pissed off everyone who did like World War II and historical accuracy. So really they just pissed off both sides or turned off both sides. I don't want to say pissed off. That sounds like everyone has fucking pitchforks, which some do, I guess. But by and large, people I think were just kind of like on that game because they took both of those camps and tried appealing to them, but not enough to rise it above an from both, you know? Wait, Godzilla showing up wasn't historically accurate? Yeah, okay, so it was always like that, I guess, but... Oh man, yeah, everyone bullied them for the gingerbread suit until the community learned that it was from a literal childhood cancer. Yeah, it's such a, like, not that the community is great or was ever, like, great, but that was a dark day in the COD in the COD community looking back. Like that's right up there with like looking back at what people called training zombies in like 2010. It's one of those just like, ugh, let's not talk about that time. Let's not talk about what happened there. I still think they could have made more military-themed gingerbread skin, though. They went very hard into the silliness in AW. It's kind of and that isn't the kid's fault. I mean, yeah, for sure. I do agree that like there's a good balance to be struck. That I don't think that they're necessarily striking now, of like more military-based wackiness. I don't know. In my head, it all goes back to Ghost. Like MW2's Ghost was, I think, like a believable amount of wacky. Where like, okay, it's a dude who wears a balaclava that he spray painted a ghost, a skull on. Like, that's believable. I could see someone just be like, yeah, I wear a fucking mask. I don't want people to see me. I want to remain anonymous, whatever. But then with the reboot, like this fucking thing. Now I know it's a zombie back here, but like this is a step too far. Like the eyeshadow that's usually back there. Of course, now he's a zombie. The whole like the hard mask and all that, like it doesn't. It just doesn't pass the sniff test, especially for that character. That character is very like, he comes off as someone who doesn't care. He comes off as someone who is like in the background and is like, he doesn't want, this character isn't flashy. He doesn't want, like he's a ghost. He's a wallflower. He wants to be in the background, in the shadows. But yet he puts on a fucking mask that makes everyone stare at him. The themes are butting against each other, in my opinion. And I think like it's a good metaphor, maybe, for how the themes are fighting. I don't know. Why didn't they get the boys to help them fight any of these people? Because the boys are evil. Spoiler alert. That's actually not even true. Although, if anyone out there hasn't watched The Boys, you should watch The Boys. It's fucking phenomenal. Oh shit, the Boys spinoff comes out, I think, later this month. I think in like a week or two. That's going to be fun. Post-launch story for 2019 and Cold War at least made sense, but Vanguard didn't. MW2 got lost for a while. Seems to be recovering. Maybe My issue with the MW22 post story is that it just doesn't seem that like it's going anywhere. It seems like they're like every season they set up and they're like, okay, we are sitting right here. We're going to go in this direction this season. And then they do nothing with it. And then like the next season will come out and they're back here and they go, okay, we're actually going to go this direction this season. And then they don't. And then the next season comes out and they do another about face and like, all right, now we're going this direction. Alejandro and Valeria, they're important. Oh, never mind, actually, Vondel, they're being invaded. Like, just pick a direction. That's where like the 2019 campaign or the post-launch story for 2019, like it made sense. It was the story of like tracking down Zakayev in Verdansk. Eventually, it led to the nuking of Verdansk, right? That it progressed. It made sense. It wasn't the first act of a story over and over and over and over again. It's weird. When is the next season? A week from tomorrow. So we're probably going to be getting a roadmap here pretty soon. They could have had the help of Shredder, Messi, and Kevin Durant. Oh yeah, Kevin Durant would have done fucking numbers. They give them the gingerbread plushies strapped to their belt or backpack. Yeah, that would have fit into it 100%. Halo Infinite has a bear that you can like strap to like the breast of your armor if you want. I'm sure they have more stuff like that too, like flowers in the hair. Like that's a believable amount of like, shit. Going to war in high heels. I don't know that makes much sense. Let's see. It's so sad though because they didn't need a trophy system at launch. They added new OP nades and people demanded one. Yeah. Yes, World War II, where the groups were my team and the enemy team. Okay, so this is a hot take. I don't give a shit about the my team versus enemy team thing. Like I get it. It's a World War II game. Like you expected historical accuracy because that's what they kind of like marketed. They didn't market that this was like a wacky other game. But outside of the World War II like aspect, outside of that, I am perfectly fine with a my team versus enemy team. I don't care for like having to split every operator that comes out into Cortac or Spec Crew or like some other, random like assortment. Like I'm perfectly fine with it just being like I can be identical to someone on the other team. I don't see an issue with that at all. IMO. Especially in a game whose story especially in a game as goofy as this, that it should not matter the story. It should not matter who is actually fighting. But two, even if like you're going down the route of like the story thing, like it's impossible because there's so many different sides and so many different factions that like you can't possibly keep track of that. Right now, Farah, Alex, and Graves are supposed to be on the same team. They're fighting together, but they're on opposite sides of the multiplayer spectrum, right? It doesn't fit with the story anyway. So they don't need to they don't need to do that, in my opinion. I'm fine with my team, enemy team. Like who's Cortac and Spectre anyway? Who the hell knows? Actually, it really sounds like how Fortnite does seasons, except COD isn't a cartoon and people actually care about the story and characters. Yeah, is that how Fortnite does seasons a little bit more? They do a similar, like they just set stuff up and then abandon it. Well, the Halo Bear is a reference to those anime shorts they did they did like 15 years ago. Oh, I don't even know what that reference is. But I mean, regardless, like I don't think the context of it matters. I still think like it works in that game, in my opinion, and I think it could work in this game as well. I agree, but on a World War II game, that's fair. Yeah, like I said, World War II isn't my like genre, so like to me, I don't care about it even in a World War II game. But like I acknowledge that I don't care about it enough to like have my opinion hold any water. You know what I mean? MW2 Season 6 story, Halloween Town is in trouble. What? Never heard of Vondel, Verdansk, Almaz, or Ashika Island in our lives. They just gaslight us into being like, what the fuck is Ashika Island? Are you crazy? You're telling me it's a place. You're telling me that, what, Building 21? What happened to the first 20 buildings, okay? You can even tell me where it is? That's a little sus. Like, they're just going to gaslight us into thinking that these places just don't fucking exist anymore. Yeah, like Black Ops 3 or 4. Yeah, and Black Ops 3 and 4, it worked because the storyline that they set forth for multiplayer was it was a simulation. Like, I'm fine with them just being like, yeah, state-of-the-art new VR simulation in 2019. Here you go. And just fucking hand wave. It's a hand wave. It's whatever. Fortune's Keep was never real. Yeah, Fortune's Keep can't hurt you. God, I feel so bad for the devs who worked on Fortune's Keep that it was around for 4 months and now it can never be touched again. Fucking sucks. Okay, now that I think about it, COD's 4 system was great, but we'll never get that again. Remind me, what COD's 4 system of what? My team versus enemy team? I'm a little lost. I'm a little bit behind with chat. I apologize. I talk a lot more than what's typed. I always thought they should sell you 2 operators in one bundle. Same theme outfit, but for both factions. Oh, that would be cool. That would be interesting. I still think that, like, I don't like the idea of outfits, like, being tied. Like in an ideal world, for me, you have a selection screen where it's almost like COD Ghosts, where you select a head or operator, and so you can select, okay, I want to be Price. And then you go down and you select, like, headgear or something, and, you can put different hats on them. And then you go down and you select outfit and you pick through a bunch of different outfits or whatever. So that, like, if you wanted to buy, fucking Cowboy Ghost, It's not just for Ghost. You can set, hey, my outfit is going to be Cowboy on whatever team, and I can put whatever. If it's Valeria Cowboy, great. If it's Graves Cowboy, awesome. Like, it's just one outfit that goes across all of them. Now, maybe at this point, bundle like skins are too complex for that. But I don't know. I'd like it. So the zombie skin in Advanced Warfare. Did they sell it? I think that was just for doing an Easter egg or doing something. Because I remember I had it. I don't remember if I bought it, though. Teams were actual factions. There were no operators, and the skin was dependent on the weapon class. Yeah, it was that way for a while, not just COD 4. They did that up through... Black Ops 1 had factions, but instead of the weapon denoting what you looked like, it was your first perk, so like your lightweight or flat jacket or whatever. And then I think even still like after that, like MWIII, Black Ops 2 had that. Was it? I guess it was Ghosts was the first one that had actual customization. I think like it'd be fine like going back to a faction thing because they already kind of do have factions, right? Of like, okay, this map is 141 versus Shadow Company, so we're gonna drop in and maybe like you can pick. All right, when I play as Shadow Company, I want to play as Graves. When I play as 141, I want to play as Price. When I play as Alcatala, I want to play as fucking evil terrorist dude number 6. Like just have a menu like that, and then you don't even have to worry about it. Maybe, I don't know. Could be a good way of solving it, but I don't think it's a problem that like they're invested in solving, and I don't think it's a problem that really matters too much. Like it's one of those nitpicky things that it's like it'd be great if so, but it's like a lot of work for I think not a lot of return. Bring back the old vaults with the 4-digit code. Wait, what? What are we talking about here? Whether anyone cares about a World War II game or not, I think we all know that Activision won't be making another one for a long while since it didn't sell that well. Probably, yeah. I think the only reason they made Vanguard was because they already had World War II assets. Because as far as I'm aware, now maybe don't quote me on this. Do your own research. But as far as I'm aware, after 2019, the next game that was supposed to be up was Sledgehammer making a Vietnam game. Right? Because that would make sense. Because it would have gone... Black Ops 4 was Treyarch, and then 2019, which was Infinity Ward, and then next up was going to be Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer was supposed to be making a Vietnam game, but apparently it was in such dire straits that they actually pulled Treyarch in and converted that into a Black Ops game, which was Black Ops Cold War. And then they pulled Sledgehammer off of that to make COD 2021, which was Vanguard, out of slapped-together assets that they had left over from World War II. That, at least, is the... that's probably never going to be actually confirmed, but that's what's been leaked, rumored, inside sourced, So... Yeah, I don't even think that they would have wanted, like, if given the choice, to make another World War II game. Clearly, by just, like, looking at the skins and, like how much they, like... In the postseason, I feel like you can tell they did not want it to be a World War II game anymore. I think it would have been great if they did, like, an alternate, like a Wolfenstein thing. I feel like that's been said a bunch. It's kind of a lukewarm take, but, I think that would have been fun. Like an alternate universe thing. But at the same time, they were trying to build this connected universe with 2019 and Cold War. It would be weird to like throw a wrench in that already. I don't know. Yep, Cold War is supposed to be Sledgehammer's game. You can tell by how weirdly shoehorned into the story Woods and Mason are. Yeah, and I'm hoping that COD 2024 fixes that. I'm hoping that 2024, because it has like a proper like 4-year dev cycle that like they're like, okay, it's a Black Ops game. Mason and Woods are gonna be like the main fucking characters again, or like at the very least it fits into that world better. Like, Cold War is such a strange story, man, in my opinion. Like, the ending was just, like... It didn't feel like the ending. It felt like they got to the end and they just didn't have a script. And they were like, fuck, we gotta throw this together in a month. I don't know. It's not about complexity, it's about the money. Yeah. But I feel like you could, like, I would be more willing to buy an outfit from the bundle store if it wasn't locked to one operator, though. You know what I mean? Like it would go a further way, and that might convert to more sales. I'm not a fucking finance dude, so maybe not. I don't know. But that's my dumb brain thinking of it. We should be able to choose day and night modes, at least by now. Do we have too many night maps and stuff? I mean, I agree. I like that. I like that idea. I think, like, I would love to see more, like, multiplayer maps and, like, I mean, zombies too. I'm hoping that, like, with this kind of DMZ-esque mode that we see, like, different variants of, like, okay, infill at night or infill during the day or whatever. Like, that I think would be cool. And, like, maybe there's different missions available at different times of day. That could be cool. But also, like I feel like we haven't seen too many, like, map variants in multiplayer in a bit. You know, like, raining this map or snowy this map or what was the one that was Arsenal Sandstorm in BO4 that they removed immediately? Because it was so fucking bad. Are you ready for work? Have a good one. You too, Joe. And again, thank you so much for becoming a member. Let's see. Man, Sledgehammer Vietnam game on the 2019 engine would have been cool. Cold War is pretty good, but so little Vietnam again. Yeah. Same thing with Black Ops. The Vietnam missions were fun in Black Ops, but yeah, it was always like a weird aside thing. Surprised we got a night vision map in Modern Warfare 2. I'm surprised. Yeah, it came after launch, and they advertised it like there would be more. We aren't going to see another one. We aren't. It's impossible. Let's see. I want to sell my house and give it to Activision. Well, that wouldn't be advisable, probably. I feel like they created the ending spoiler and then worked backwards to get to that point, but didn't know where to go from there. Yeah, and it's weird how, like, because there's two different versions of the ending, and one of them just, like, breaks the canon, like, entirely. Unless maybe, like, the intention again was to remove Black Ops 2 from the canon. Because that is the game that it would break the canon for. Again, trying not to spoil it, even though I'm sure everyone here has either played the Cold War campaign and knows what I'm talking about, or isn't ever going to. I don't know. Honestly, I don't think we'll ever get a proper Vietnam-focused game. Probably not. It's unfortunate. Isn't COD 2024 supposed to be the Gulf War in the early 90s? Is that still a rumor? I think that is still the rumor. That's as far as I know. So here's my prediction. Call of Duty, Black Ops, Gulf War. That's COD 2024. And in it, it's going to jump between the Gulf War and I think modern day. And in modern day, or rather in the past, we're going to see some of Mason, some Woods, some Adler. What are they up to after Bell? Ideally, we would also see where the hell Mason is after he's supposedly killed by Woods in Black Ops 2. But if you do if you don't shoot him in the head, he comes back later. I'm hoping that we just, like, canonicize that, because people don't die already in the fucking game. Just bring me Alex Mason back. He's the one guy I want to show back up. Just make that canon and have this game explain where the hell he was all that time between, like, 85 or whenever Woods shot him and 2025 when he shows back up at the very end of the game. Have that be the past, and then the future or the current day be focused on Section, on David Mason, Alex's son, and maybe he is somehow involved with 141, It's still focused on him. Price isn't, like, a big part of it or anything, but maybe just, like, work him into the storyline somehow. Then, COD 2025, which is seemingly going to be another MW2, MW3 situation, where Trayer kind of gets, like, a second year, or rather the previous game gets a second year. have that be what I was saying before, like a new Black Ops 2, like a retelling of it that's now grounded in this world, you know. I guess thematically it wouldn't make much sense actually if you see what Alex was up to all those years and then in the next game you see Woods kill Alex. There's probably a way around that, but that's what I'm calling. I'm calling that now. That's my prediction. I've been pretty good with predictions lately though, I gotta say. Let's see. Really not a fan of Black Gold. Doesn't seem like anyone is. I wish Black Gold would just have a daytime variant, because I think the map is fine. It's just the night vision that I and a lot of people don't like. For a $70 game, it's crazy to me how they have to sell you a battle pass and have a whole store section. Yeah, it really should just be free to play. I mean, you're preaching to the choir for sure. I wish the bad ending was canon. It would make an interesting sequel. Ooh, it would. I want to get Cold War, but I'm going to get MWIII in October. Put my dad back for my birthday, November 12th. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I would recommend getting the new game over an older game unless you're, like, super into that older game. Maybe like, if you're into zombies, it'd be nice to play, like, a full zombies experience and not whatever we're about to get. They should do present-day war prevention. Ooh. Be interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I want to see some original stuff too. I was saying before, like the fact that it's like hives and zombies, like just make some new bad guys. I don't know. Like why did Weaver have to be the character in Cold War? It was just because he was a recognizable character. He had a cool eye patch. That was it. Make a new character. He can have an eye patch too. More than one person can lose an eye. It's okay. Actually, isn't Ravenov doesn't he doesn't have an eye, does he? Now I'm thinking about it. Doesn't he also? Oh God, guys, no one steal my identity. This is my birthday. Everyone wish me a happy birthday. Age. Why even? It sucks. Shitty thing. I understand. Let me go to Ravenov. Doesn't Ravenov have a? Menendez is missing one. That's good. Oh, Peck has an eye patch. So many people have eye patches. That's actually crazy. I also want to get it since Cold War is on a discount. Oh. Yeah, I wonder. I wasn't a huge fan of Cold War, but I recognize that like a lot of people feel differently. I don't know. If you like more arcadey games, then Cold War is pretty good. I'm hoping MW3 is like a good mix of the both. You know, in the Black Ops era, everyone is pirates. I feel COD will go free to play next year, depending on what Microsoft does with the COD on Game Pass once the merger closes. I feel like even if COD doesn't officially go free to play, if they put the new COD game on Game Pass, it effectively is free to play. Because a lot of people, you know, will get it on Game Pass. Like I don't know that I will, because I mean, I'll have Game Pass anyway. I like playing on PlayStation though. I don't think I'm gonna switch. And like, COD is a game I get enough out of that like I don't mind. Like I already resigned to the fact that I'm gonna spend $70 a year on COD. Like to me, that's just like a subscription service. It's $70 a year, you know. But I don't know. There'd be so many people playing on Game Pass that it effectively is free to play, and I think at that point, you're like I'm kind of okay with bundles being that way, with them being a little bit more expensive. Not more expensive than they are now, but with them being with them costing the amount that they are now, I should say. I'm not okay with the amount that they fucking charge right now. $24 for a fucking for an operator skin, like 3 guns and a bunch of garbage, like is just not. It's $24 fucking dollars. That's over a third of what the game cost you. Like that's insane to me. Hey, what's going on, Jake? Welcome back. I can recommend Cold War solely on zombies. Zombies was pretty good. Zombies is just like... I don't blame zombies, but just the whole game to me felt plastic and artificial. I don't know what it is about it. And like that extended to the zombies experience to me. But I did actually really like some of like the innovation of the systems in Cold War from what I played at the beginning of the game. I don't know if things like changed too much. But like I like the armor system. It's way better than shields. Yeah, I don't know. Bundles should be like $5, $10 if they're a crossover. I'd be fine with that. I mean, yeah. Trek engine was tough to go back to after IW's engine. It definitely is just the engine, right? I think so. I'm really looking forward to seeing what 2024 looks like, a Treyarch game on a COD on the IW engine. I forgot the characters, but in the old trailer, one guy was Mia being interrogated, and for some reason, because the interrogator knows him, and there's a teaser of their story. Wait. What are we talking about right now? I completely missed what we're talking about. What trailer? Oh, for sure, it did feel artificial. I think that was because of the lack of narrative. Could be. I just mean like literally the feel of the game. Just like it felt cheap to me, and it felt like the guns were made of plastic. I think that's the best way I can articulate it. Just something felt off about the game. I don't know. I kind of wish the bosses in COD would be more like the cult leaders of Far Cry. That could be interesting. Inflation. All the games are $70 now instead of $60. The battle pass went up $1. It used to be $1,000. Now it's $11. Oh yeah. Well, I mean inflation. I mean that's always going to happen. The fact that games haven't PS2 games are only $50, I think, right? And that was 20 years ago. So 20 years, $1 per year. I don't think that's crazy. Especially since like games are going to be $70 now, I think, for quite a while, I think. I play COD Ranked Bronze 2. Wish me luck. Hell yeah, good luck. Yeah, I'm not a ranked guy. I can't do ranked. It's too sweaty for me. I'm a casual. I'm a filthy cash. That's what casuals call casuals. Crossover, as in movies, characters. I don't know. Oh yeah. No, I know what you mean by crossovers. If the game gets on Game Pass and it's basically a subscription, why can't the cosmetics be something you have to play for again then? That is interesting. I wonder if there is like an actual subscription. Like, it would be more expensive than it would be to just buy the game right now, right? Like there is no world where like the subscription ends up being $70 a year. But like, what if the subscription ended up being $100 a year, but every bundle is free if you grind for it or something like that, you know? Like there might be some other kind of model there. And that in a way that is like pro-consumer, consumer like has the power then of, hey, they aren't doing enough for me, I'm going to cancel my subscription, and it keeps Activision on their toes. They're like, all right, we need to keep making stuff that make people want to buy our game, or keep re-upping their subscription. I don't know. I haven't thought about that at all. It probably has a million holes and isn't a good idea. It's definitely the engine in Cold War that makes you feel that way. It's so strange going between 2019 and Cold War, just like it's between 2019 and 22. Keep trying to slide cancel. The difference between 2019 and 22, though, I think like those two games are closer to each other than any other game since MW2 and MW3. Personally, like I feel like a lot of people say like, oh yeah, 2019 the movement was so much better and this and that, like, and that all might be true, but I do think that those games are a lot more similar than people give them credit for. IMO. So much more rewarding to unlock a skin through playing the game. Oh yeah, I agree. I mean, doing anything, unlocking anything while playing the game. I really wish that they would bring back like the World War II monetization system, where like you would do contracts and things to get salvage, and then you'd spend that salvage, which would be like the currency, on items in the store, basically, or on supply drops, which would give you just random shit. Personally, I think like that. I think IW had a similar model, although I didn't play a ton of IW. And MWR had a similar system as well, I think. Like, to me, that is best. And then you can still have monetization in the way of, like, you can buy those points for $1 amount, or do like a Rockstar, like Red Dead system where, you know, each bundle costs this much in-game currency or this much purchasable currency. You know, like how Red Dead has money and then they have gold, and gold you can only get, like it's a purely it's a currency you can only get by spending actual money, or at least how it was when the game first launched. I don't know how Red Dead Online evolved. Yeah. Last time I played ranked, I got yelled at by my teammates. Oh no, I'm trying my best. That's 100% me. I would hate being a COD fan at that point, because if I skip a year's COD, I got to pay that much to play old ones. Yeah, I guess that's probably a hole in there. I think the appeal of a subscription model is that it is cheaper, like Xbox Games Pass. Yeah, I guess in this scenario you'd be paying for more for bundles and shit. But yeah, no, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, it wouldn't. No one would want to buy that. You're right. Collections, yeah, collections is fucking great. I really wish we could go back to that, or something similar. I really want to get the camos for tanked if they look cool. Wait for tanked. Oh, for the tanks. So hold on, going back to the collections thing, because like a world exists where you can buy everything outright through like a collection system, or not even actually the collection systems, but like literally a storefront where it's like, hey, here's some emblems for 400 salvage each. Oh, I'll pick that one up. I'll pick that one up. Whatever. And like there's certain ones maybe that you need to unlock, like you have to do a challenge for, and then you get the ability to unlock it, right? For this emblem, you need to get a nuke, and then once you get a nuke, then the option to buy it with your salvage unlocks, or something like that, right? And that would be a good mixture of then, you know, being able to just buy whatever the hell you want while also having a challenge or something in-game associated with it. And the idea is you would get that currency, you'd get that salvage by playing the game anyway. You know, in the same way that old school COD points worked back in Black Ops 1. You would play the game to level up, and then once you leveled up to like level 5 or whatever, you would unlock the ability to, you know, unlock the end field. And you could spend the $2,000 you just got leveling up on that end field, or you could choose, hey, you know what? I actually want Ghost. That's one of the perks here. I'm gonna buy Ghost instead, and you can kind of pick and choose like that. A system like that. But that also doesn't have to be independent of the bundle store. The bundle store could be exactly that. It could be taking a bunch of items that are a similar theme from that storefront, bundling them together and being like, hey, if you bought all these individually, they would add up to be $30. If they were spent with points that you earned in game. Obviously, you know, hold on, how do I explain this? Shit, I lost my flow. All of these together would cost the equivalent of $30 worth of salvage. Or you can just choose to not spend any of your salvage on it, but instead just pay 25 actual like real world dollars, or $20 to get all of everything that's in this bundle just like that. You don't have to worry about grinding to unlock anything. You don't have to worry about grinding to get salvage, to buy it. It's you know, it's just right here. You can spend your money to get it. Two completely kind of different storefronts, right? Like, again, I am the consumer, but that seems pro-consumer to me without like jeopardizing their bottom line, you know? I don't know, though. That sounds cool. I hope they put COD on Game Pass to give you the basic battle pass for free with it as well. Ooh, I wonder. I don't think so, though. I feel like that's something you gotta buy. Comments keep getting flagged for something. I'm not doing anything wrong. Yeah, I see them in here. I don't see your message. It's just his message retracted, though. I don't know what's going on. Yes, preach, right? I think it'd be fucking great. Yes, get a nuke. Something I've still never done despite constantly playing since 2019 dropped. Dude, I'm with you. The closest I've ever gotten to a nuke was the original MWII, where I think I had a 23 kill streak, and then the game ended. I was like, fuck. I'll never get that close again. Got my first nuke on Vanguard, and I started in 2016. Well, show off. Congrats, I guess, on it. Kudos. I got another one MW2, but feels so rare. Yeah, I feel like I don't see too many nukes. It might be my skill-based matchmaking bracket is too fucking low, but I don't know. Hey, what's going on? Star Wars is good. My day was pretty fine. How about yours? How about yourself? I think we can all agree this monetization system sucks. Yeah, for sure. You sure do like getting big accomplishments when the match ends, huh? Yeah, I guess so. Shit. For those who don't know, I finally got Orion yesterday. Check out the VOD after this, I guess. It's a long-ass stream. It was 4 hours fucking long because I had to do one gun all the way from level 0 to getting poly on it. It sucked, but I finally fucking got it. I'm over the moon. It's great. I've never gotten a nuke ever. I bombed almost every game, though. God damn. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I don't even see nuke gameplay anymore. Like, and it might be skill-based matchmaking. It could be a part of it. It is just so rare to get them now. But I feel like I was seeing nuke gameplay constantly in, like, the golden age of COD, like MW2 through, like, BO2, even Ghosts. I feel like I don't see nuke gameplay, but maybe I don't watch too much just like standard ass gameplay commentaries or anything anymore. You know, the only people I watch are like Jev and Ace, you know, and neither of those are like, you know, old school fucking Woody's gamertag commentary people. I guess just times have changed. Same never got a nuke. Almost got one in Cold War, camper with the RPD. One kill off and the game ended. Damn. Seen nuke gameplay up to World War II. Oh, yeah. World War II, there was the V2 rocket, right? Your day was good? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Nothing but good vibes. Hope your day tomorrow was good as well. I paid £100 for this game, and every time I see something cool, I run to a paywall. Yeah. Yeah. At this point, I just need to tank my KD enough for the game to match me with noobs. Well, that's reverse boosting, and you might be getting banned for that, too, so who the hell knows? I used to love watching TBNR frags get nukes. I don't think I know them. I feel like I've heard of them, but I don't think I've seen any of their stuff. Get nukes back in the day, but now when I see nuke gameplay, I'm just bitter and judging their gameplay. I wish my lobbies looked like that. Yeah, how much reverse boosting does it take? Yesterday, when I got into that one game of Shipment, I legitimately thought I was going to get a fucking nuke there. Some people were saying in the chat, like, oh shit, he's popping off, this and that. And I wasn't reading at the time, because I was like, what the fuck is happening? That was such a stupid lobby. Like, it was the easiest lobby I've ever fucking been in my life. Did you already watch the vid? Oh, yeah, this, yeah, we talked about this. We're going on 2 hours already on this stream. We watched this pretty early on. I only wanted this stream to be 1 hour, but I've been having a ton of fun here. So maybe we'll go for another 5 minutes or so. Call it at 2 hours. Yeah. Right, it has been 2 hours. I started at 7. Yeah, god damn. Time flies. I gotta eat something and rest my voice. I've been talking nonstop for 2 hours. Who the fuck does that? I almost got a nuke. I got a 28 kill streak on Shipment. I always forget that they changed it to 30 too. Back in my day, it was only 25. I saw COD creators get nukes in Warzone 2. But only at the start. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. People don't go for those anymore, I don't think. Now I barely see those videos. Hell, half the COD creators I watch stopped playing COD after Season 3 or 4. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people jumped off of Warzone, too. I do wonder if it'll come back again in MWIII, because it does feel like Warzone 2 came out and immediately fell off a cliff, popularity-wise, and then slowly it's been getting better and better and better and better. I don't know if the viewership is coming back, though, or not. Like, I'm not a Warzone guy. I don't pay attention to that world, so I don't know. Lots of nuke gameplay. Lots of nuke gameplay back then. Looks like they got easy bots. Yeah, well, I mean, that was before SBMM a lot of the time, so yeah, you just find a good lobby, and it was fucking great. 25 was better. You could go for nukes in free-for-all a lot easier. Yeah, the nuke that I almost had was in free-for-all. I think literally the reason the game ended was because I won with my third, like I guess I already had 7 kills, and then I went on my nuke streak, and it was impossible, because 30 was the max. My YouTube's so weird right now. Oh, what's going on? Never gotten Warzone 1 BR win except Rebirth. I've gotten a couple in Warzone 1. Maybe like 10 or 12 or something like that. Couple of wins there. None in Warzone 2, I don't think. Outside of like Plunder. Plunder wins maybe. I can probably count on 2 hands the amount of Warzone 2 games I've played, though. It hasn't been a lot. I updated to iOS 17 and they changed the general notification sound. Oh no! My phone has been on vibrate for 7 years. I don't even know what the notification sound is on Android, which is what I got. Someone who played a ton of Warzone 1 in its heyday, I think this Warzone is pretty damn good right now. That's what I've heard from a lot of people. Like Vondel, was it the Vondel update? Whichever update, like they seem to update or change a lot of what it was like. The snipers were an issue, and they updated a lot of movement stuff. They made it so you could sprint while moving or while plating, or at least move faster while plating. Right? They really did fix a lot of stuff, seemingly, with the exception of slide canceling, which everyone thought that was going to happen. Saying, and they got rid of AIs, right? That was kind of a bad idea. We got Warzone wins in 1.0 and 2.0, or 2, but I only ever play Resurgence. Oh, okay. I feel like those still count as wins, though. It's probably less players, though, right? Isn't Resurgence only like 60 or 40? Same Warzone 2 is much better than 1. I feel like the maps are better. I like Al-Mazrah a lot more than I like Caldera, at least. Verdansk, I think, always is like a weird... Because it was the first map, I feel like you can't like accurately look at it in a vacuum sometimes. Like opinions get skewed by like, I don't know, discovering the game for the first time. Like it's hard to not be biased in your bias there. I don't know, but I do like Vondel and Al-Mazrah like as maps. Warzone 2 is definitely in a good place. Right now, they fix a lot of issues. And when they switch to the MWIII engine, it'll probably feel much more like it did back in Verdansk. Yeah, especially because it seemingly is going to be a lot faster. It's going to have that like new like tack stance too, which will be cool, which will be nice. Isn't Blackout kind of the first? Wait, what? Hold on. Did I skip something? Mazrah is better than Caldera for sure, but Rebirth Island is still the best map in Warzone history. I've heard people say that. I don't have enough experience with Rebirth, honestly. Yeah, I was about to say, made some great improvements, but the movement in general, speed of animations is holding it back. Yeah, like it's a lot of, I think, ingrained stuff that, yeah, I think I agree with you all that it seems like, assuming that they make the leap to the MW3 engine, that they don't just keep building on 22, and just add weapons to it like they did with Warzone 1, that yeah, it'll seemingly run pretty well. Oh, they updated health too, right? 150 health, right, for Warzone. Isn't Blackout kind of the first? I don't fully know what you mean by that. Or do you mean like first, like the first BR? Because that's true. But like Blackout is in a whole nother. Like Blackout didn't have automatic healing. It didn't have the gulag. It didn't have buy stations or buybacks. Like it's kind of a different. It's kind of a different. I don't know. Cats and dogs almost. First map in BR. Oh yeah, I mean I guess yeah, but like I don't know that you can compare the Blackout map to like Almaz or Caldera because the gameplay is so different. Yeah, and then Rebirth there as well, right? It's pre-zone Warzone. Yeah. Just let me mantle for fuck's sake. Yeah. Fucking the ledge hanging can be an issue there. Okay. Well, we made it to 9 o'clock. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was a ton of fun. I hope we can do it again soon. This has been the Mistakes Were Made podcast with the question mark. Working title. We'll change it probably soon. I do think I'm going to keep the question mark, though, because I feel like that really puts literal punctuation on what the fuck this is. I'll be back tomorrow streaming Warzone Caldera, same time, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And then, yeah, I might, maybe I'll do this next week when, I don't know, more information drops on Season 6. We'll see. This was a ton of fun though. Y'all are fucking great. Yeah. As far as videos, the 2019 video should be coming out hopefully this weekend. We'll see. I finished the first pass of the script today, so hopefully tomorrow I can tighten that thing up a little bit, record it, and then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday I work on it. So hopefully Sunday it'll be out. That's my plan. That's my goal. As long as nothing else comes up. Yeah, and then we'll go from there. Season 6 coverage immediately after that. We'll jump into that. Accurate tours, fucking whatever the event is, new modes, whatever the hell is in that season. And then almost immediately after that, like a week and change after that, we are already into COD Next and the beta for MW3. A ton of coverage on that. I'll be streaming it a whole bunch, making a ton of videos. So like and subscribe and turn on that notification bell so that you're notified when I do all of that stuff. Yeah, it's that simple. Beautiful podcast name. Perfectly flexible. Talk about whatever you want. Still on brand for your channel. Hey, well, I appreciate that. I don't know that branding a podcast, though, is mistake. is good. But yeah. Thank you so much for everyone who donated and everyone who gifted memberships, and shout out to all of our new members today. You should expect some of those videos that I just mentioned probably will go up early for y'all. You guys will be the first ones to see them. Maybe not the 2019 video because that will be coming in a little bit hot. But if I had to guess, some of the Season 6 stuff and all that will be early for y'all as well. If you want to become a member, you get early videos sometimes. Probably like a third of every video goes live early for them. It's $2.99 a month. You get early videos, emotes in the chat, shout outs at the end of videos and stuff like that. That's all I got. I'm gonna end it there. Thanks for watching again. Bye.